different legislations that the project is trying to run right now. I'm just gonna kind of touch base on a few of them because it's a long list. So this one I actually did some research on, and I did a video on YouTube. So if you want to do that in your pastime, look it up. I'm on there. This is Reach Every Mother and Child Act, and it really deals with trying to prevent the deaths of mother and children in different countries and in here. It's mostly for pregnant women that are having newborns or are about to be pregnant or are pregnant, but it's still for other individuals as well. That's just kind of their designated area. And so with this legislation, they're trying to form a plan of action, and that's what I have up there. It's a 5-year comprehensive plan, and it's to help end all of these deaths because there's so many that are going on. And they're trying to get the United States more involved because we're not being as involved as we could be, and that's a big problem. And so the USAID is a really big factor in this and helping them. And they're actually trying to get individuals that work within the government to become partnering supporters of these individuals. So you'll kind of have a government official that will go to these countries, and they will kind of just be a mentor for these women and children, saying, hey, we care about you, we want you to be healthy, happy, and they're there to support them in whatever they need. So that's a really good act that they're trying to get pushed right now. And then this is another big one. It's the Women's Entrepreneurship and Economic Empowerment Act. And I know that's a big issue in today's society in the United States, is women trying to feel empowered. And so here we have a lot more basis to feel that way because we have the access to education, we have healthcare, we have, you know, just the platform to feel like we can do anything that we want to do. Versus other countries that are very, very poor, they don't get those opportunities. And that's why it's important to have these acts so that they feel as equal to us and they're getting those opportunities. And it's also trying to reduce the gender inequality within those other countries. But it takes funding, and it takes mentoring, and it takes basically just the will for the United States and political leaders and advocates to want to help those people. And so their plan of action for this is to create an analysis within the market, because that's the first thing you have to do when you're researching about something, a law, legislation, anything. You have to do the analysis. You need to figure out what the issue is and how you can fix it. And so basically they're going to be sending mentors over there too to help with this, and they're going to be doing it in small and large groups. And really with this, they're creating programs that help women get educated, help women just feel empowered in general, and also giving them the ability to be educated about the things that they can do that surpass their environment now. And then the last one that I want to talk to you guys about is the Global Food Security Act. And this is a big one because it's really related to the project, because it talks about food and the proper health care, and not only just food in other countries, but giving them the nutritious foods that they have. Because I actually saw a video, I'm not sure where it was in a different country, but they were actually making these clay plates and eating them. Now to all of us, that's not nutritious. Like I don't want to eat a clay plate, but to them that was what they ate. That's what they ate for food and stuff. And a lot of times they will have the resources in the food, but they have no way to cook it. They have no way to sanitize it, and so like they'll have food, but it's not sanitary. And so the plan of action for this is requiring the president and the government as a whole to fight global hunger, poverty, and getting involved with that, because if we don't have people advocating for these people, they're not going to get fed. If the funding's not there, we don't have any resources, we have no way to feed them. And so these are young children that are going to be the future generations, maybe not in this country, but in those other countries, and they need our help, and they need us to help them fight this hunger. And also, we're setting up monitoring and evaluation systems to track some of the performance set on by the government, so we actually see that we're making a difference instead of just saying, hey, we need to help these people and that's it. No, it's, hey, we're going to help these people and this is our plan of action and this is what we're doing. And so it's really just getting everyone involved as a big group and making sure everyone knows. And also, the cool thing about this one is it, as you can see, it says faith-based organizations. And we view religion here like very big, but in a lot of other countries, they're very religious. And so that's a really connective thing that we can see with other countries. We can connect with them on that. Is their culture and faith might be different, but we're still both believing, maybe not in the same thing, but they have faith, we have faith, and so we can connect with them on that. And we are able to mentor them and also educate them on like ways to make nutritious foods, ways to clean it, ways to sanitize it, and also with healthcare, because like I said before, they don't really have the resources to just get in their car and go to the clinic if they're sick. Like if they're sick, they're sick. And so with the ability to send some of our healthcare providers over there to help them like set up tents and little places for them to get taken care of, little clinics, which I know sometimes we do that. We send people from this country over to other countries and help and vaccinate them, which is awesome. I just think that we need to push more on that ideal. So, yeah. So now that I told you a little bit about the project and some of the legislations that they're trying to push, I'm going to kind of tell you about what I did with the project this semester. And it's not over yet, but this is my part so far. I was hired on as a marketing intern. When I first got this project, I didn't really know how to take it. I was kind of like, this is not something that I'm used to. I don't know if I really like this. But the more and more I got into it, I actually liked it a lot, and I'm actually considering working with nonprofits after I graduate, because this project has moved me a lot and I really enjoy it. And basically, if you're part of the marketing team and public relations team, you put in a lot of hours and a lot of hard work. You don't get paid, but you get paid in experience, and you get paid just knowing that you're making a big difference, because you are. And that's what I liked. I didn't care about the money, I cared about the experience, and I cared that I was making a difference. So the hours didn't even feel that long to me. And so with this, I had to have personal objectives. It was a very mapped out internship. It was very extraneous. And so what I did here is I managed a focus group, I created a brand campaign, I implemented a marketing campaign, I generated a fundraiser, and I did weekly public relation assignments. So with the focus group, I kind of just got 5 or 6 people together. I built a foundation about 5 to 6 questions. I asked people, and then I did my analysis from that. And I got some really great responses, and that was awesome. I created a brand campaign, and with that is you kind of challenge people. You say, individual A and individual B, what can you do to save money, and in these ways, did you save money, and can you donate it to a charity? So if you're a person that eats out a lot, you could save $20 a week, and that $20 a week can go to a charitable cause of your choosing, whatever you want it to be. And so that's kind of what the brand campaign was, and it was really awesome. And I feel like if more people got on board with that, and if you just saved $5 a week, that could make a big difference. I implemented a marketing campaign, which was really nice. My friend Summer actually helped me with that. I created these flyers. I don't have a picture for you guys today. I went around the campus at Missouri Western because there was summer classes going on, and so there was a lot of individuals there. And I just hung up these flyers, and my motto was very simple on it. It was advocate, volunteer, and donate. You know, it starts with advocates that spread the word, and then it goes with volunteering, whether it be going to these other countries, traveling, seeing how they live, helping them, and not only just, working with this, not only just people that are in poor areas, but people that just need help with something. You can volunteer your time at a local food bank, volunteer your time with Habitat for Humanity and help build houses and shelters for people. And so so that was a really great aspect of the marketing campaign, and I got to use a lot of elements that I learned in my classes at school, which is really awesome for me, because marketing is what I want to do. And then generating a fundraiser, and that was, I'm not going to lie, a little hard because people are a little hesitant when you bring up, hey, do you want to donate? A lot of people will tell you no. They will say, no, I don't want to donate, I'm sorry, and you're going to hear that a lot of times. And that's okay, you just have to keep trying to do it, and any bit of money counts. Whether it's $5, $500, $1,000, or $2. Like, you're making a difference, whether it's a large amount or small. And so with this fundraiser, I got to do a few different things. I came up with my own ideology for that, and it was deeds for dollars. So whenever someone donated, I would kind of do a little deed for them. This girl at my job, she's pregnant and she needed her dining room kitchen painted. So she's like, hey, I'll donate to your cause if you want to come paint. I was like, awesome. And so like, I would like to do more of that moving forward, not just with this project, but just in general. Maybe not just raising money, but just helping people in the community in general and getting involved. Because I think community involvement is such a big thing when it comes to fundraisers, because if you see one of your peers doing it, you're probably going to want to do it. And so I think getting the community involved is the first step in having a successful fundraiser. And then the last thing I did was I do a lot of weekly paperwork assignments in public relations. So I actually use social media as a big platform for me. I tweeted to congressional leaders. I also went on Facebook. I made YouTube videos, which everyone knows is a very solid platform because YouTube is used by a lot of users. And so being able to implement social media sometimes it's the devil for us because it can be really bad, but in situations like this, it's really good because you are advocating and your peers, no matter how old you are, whether you're 80 or 16, you're probably going to get on Facebook and look once a day. And so me being able to do this, reaching out through different outlets, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter's a really big thing when it comes to social media. So this is kind of